Hello everyone and welcome to the video. Here are 165 past tense English sentences for you to practice and gain fluency in the English language. Let's start the lesson. I accepted the job offer. I accepted the job offer. I attached the document on the email. I attached the document on the email. He greeted me with a big smile. He greeted me with a big smile. I told you that would happen. I told you that would happen. I demanded to know what was going on. I demanded to know what was going on. I went to the bank. I went to the bank. I dealt with the situation. I dealt with the situation. We travelled by train. We travelled by train. I gave him some money. I gave him some money. I watched television last night. I watched television last night. She asked me for my email address. She asked me for my email address. I knocked on the door. I knocked on the door. I rang you 3 times yesterday. I rang you 3 times yesterday. I cycled to work. I cycled to work. I drove through the night. I drove through the night. I played tennis with my mother. I played tennis with my mother. I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. I chose the right one. I chose the right one. I spoke to him the other day. I spoke to him the other day. We stopped for a drink. We stopped for a drink. It took me all night. It took me all night. I ate everything on my plate. I ate everything on my plate. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. I forgot my keys. I forgot my keys. I heard you were going on holiday. I heard you were going on holiday. He delivered the parcel. He delivered the parcel. I found your wallet in the kitchen. I found your wallet in the kitchen. I used to think that. I used to think that. I dug a hole in the garden. I dug a hole in the garden. She forgave me. She forgave me. I quit my job last week. I quit my job last week. I drank lots of water. I drank lots of water. I saw her in the post office. I saw her in the post office. The children were well behaved. The children were well behaved. I went for a shower. I went for a shower. I got dressed very quickly. I got dressed very quickly. I sold my car. I sold my car. I had a weird dream last night. I had a weird dream last night. I got one. I got one. I opened the letter. I opened the letter. I won nothing. I won nothing. The car spun out of control. The car spun out of control. I paused for a minute. I paused for a minute. I was on the computer all night. I was on the computer all night. I fixed the problem. I fixed the problem. I took my time. I took my time. I thought about it. I thought about it. We completed the task. We completed the task. I lied at the meeting. I lied at the meeting. I stayed at the hotel for 3 nights. I stayed at the hotel for 3 nights. We went to Paris last year. We went to Paris last year. I pushed the door open. I pushed the door open. We arrived late. We arrived late. I climbed the stairs. I climbed the stairs. I consulted a doctor. I consulted a doctor. I got advised to speak to someone. I got advised to speak to someone. We achieved a lot this morning. We achieved a lot this morning. They continued down the road. They continued down the road. The car broke down. The car broke down. I emptied the rubbish bin. I emptied the rubbish bin. I was so lucky. I was so lucky. I listened to the teacher. I listened to the teacher. We built a table from scratch. We built a table from scratch. I baked a cake yesterday. I baked a cake yesterday. It was okay. It was okay. I went for a walk after my lunch. I went for a walk after my lunch. The baby calmed down after a while. The baby calmed down after a while. We did really well. We did really well. I didn't give up. I didn't give up. The ball landed in the river. The ball landed in the river. I looked through the window. I looked through the window. That wasn't good. That wasn't good. I figured it out. I figured it out. It was a bonus. It was a bonus. I was shocked when I heard the news. I was shocked when I heard the news. I played the lottery last night. I played the lottery last night. We danced the night away. We danced the night away. We explored the town. We explored the town. I followed the road for 6 miles. I followed the road for 6 miles. We generated a lot of money for the charity. We generated a lot of money for the charity. Last year, I grew carrots in my garden. Last year, I grew carrots in my garden. It was so fast. It was so fast. I intended not to go to the party. I intended not to go to the party. We laughed all night. We laughed all night. I liked your post on Facebook. I liked your post on Facebook. I really enjoyed myself. I really enjoyed myself. I introduced my boss to my mother. I introduced my boss to my mother. I was offered the job. I was offered the job. I used to think that. I used to think that. I had a bad cough. I had a bad cough. She retired last year. She retired last year. I scrubbed the kitchen table. I scrubbed the kitchen table. It ended quickly. It ended quickly. He spoke very clearly. He spoke very clearly. We spoke for over an hour on the phone. We spoke for over an hour on the phone. I understood everything he said. I understood everything he said. I volunteered at my local church. I volunteered at my local church. I warned you not to go there. I warned you not to go there. He threw the ball. He threw the ball. It was extremely useful. It was extremely useful. I needed that. I needed that. We decided to go left. We decided to go left. I took a bath. I took a bath. I installed the new software on my computer. I installed the new software on my computer. She gave me a chance. She gave me a chance. I fried an egg. I fried an egg. I earned a lot of money last month. I earned a lot of money last month. She dried the towel on the radiator. She dried the towel on the radiator. I caught the ball. I caught the ball. He borrowed some money off me. He borrowed some money off me. I was very confident. I was very confident. I broke the glass. I broke the glass. We went to the shop for a bottle of wine. We went to the shop for a bottle of wine. I held the baby in my arms. I held the baby in my arms. I opened the fridge. I opened the fridge. I found some money behind my bed. I found some money behind my bed. It was hard. It was hard. I found it quite easy. I found it quite easy. I ran to the shop. I ran to the shop. The shop was closed. The shop was closed. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I waited all evening for you. I waited all evening for you. He waved at me from the car. He waved at me from the car. The bee stung me. The bee stung me. I ate so much pizza. I ate so much pizza. I enquired about the job. I enquired about the job. It cost me so much money. It cost me so much money. She wore a stunning red dress. She wore a stunning red dress. I loved playing that game. I loved playing that game. I burnt the toast. I burnt the toast. I wrote a strongly worded email. I wrote a strongly worded email. It was fine. It was fine. It happened so fast. It happened so fast. I spoke to my best friend. I spoke to my best friend. I added some salt to my food. I added some salt to my food. I was so excited. I was so excited. I brought some food for the party. I brought some food for the party. She hung up on me. She hung up on me. I made a pizza. I made a pizza. I received a present through the post. I received a present through the post. It was overrated. It was overrated. I started to write a book. I started to write a book. I roasted some coffee beans. I roasted some coffee beans. It seemed unlikely. It seemed unlikely. I told him to come. I told him to come. We flew at midnight. We flew at midnight. I confessed straight away. I confessed straight away. They survived the night. They survived the night. I washed my clothes in the sink. I washed my clothes in the sink. My watch was stolen. My watch was stolen. I listened to the radio in the car. I listened to the radio in the car. I worked away all week. I worked away all week. I shared it with my friends. I shared it with my friends. I picked up the glass. I picked up the glass. I ate a large piece of cake. I ate a large piece of cake. She spread some jam on her toast. She spread some jam on her toast. The bag stunk. The bag stunk. I supplied my friend with everything he needed. I supplied my friend with everything he needed. I experienced it in full view. I experienced it in full view. She reported it to the police. She reported it to the police. We gathered our thoughts. We gathered our thoughts. I was questioned by the police. I was questioned by the police. He repaired the bicycle wheel straight away. He repaired the bicycle wheel straight away. We devised a plan. We devised a plan. I compared it to last time. I compared it to last time.